Hello friends! Today we're playing one of my favorite games, which is Planet Zoo. It's a zoo building game. It's so beautiful. It's so fun. It's a lot of decorating. I think you'll like it. So let's do this. I've made, I think, 3 Planet Zoo videos before. They were all like speed build type videos. This one will be a bit more let's play vibes. I made those when I was still gaming on a laptop. I have a PC now, so it can actually run the game when there's more than like 100 people there. So this will be fun, I think. I want to do Asia, and then I'll make it easy because this game is very difficult for me. We'll do sculpted because otherwise I'm not very good at terraforming in this game. If there's nothing there already, I'm probably not going to change anything, and it's going to look really sad and flat. I do think this one is a little extreme, but I hope we can work around it. This area has some fun animals I don't normally play with. I think the Asian animals that we have in Planet Zoo are really fun. Name zoo. What if we call it Cat Zoo? Like cattsical, but zoo? I'm really bad at coming up with names, so this is what it's going to be. We're here. See, this is what I mean with it's a little extreme, but I'm thinking we can fill a lot of this with water, and a lot of the like tops of the hilly areas are quite flat, so I think this should be okay. Also, we're starting with a bunch of flat ground, and hopefully that will be enough to get us started. I will say, starting this game always feels a little difficult. I never know what I'm doing. One of my main things that I don't know what to do with a lot of the time in the beginning of Planet Zoo is I just cannot figure out what to do with the staff buildings, because there's a lot of staff buildings you need and I never know how to lay them out nicely. So I usually just get this, which is this like weird built thing I made. It's just a set of every single staff building, and I just put it down somewhere and just hope for the best. Is that the most convenient way to do things? Probably not, but it works for me for now. And I'm thinking we can always move these later, but knowing me, I probably won't, because I'm not going to even get to decorating these anytime soon, because it's not as fun as decorating the actual animals. So I'm thinking I'll just put these back there. For the paths, I kind of want one that has a nice fence on it. I haven't played this game in a while. I need to get used to all the controls again. I like this one. I think the fence on this one is pretty cute. And then there's another one I also like. I think it's this one. It's a bit more simple. Maybe this one is good. I think I'll go with this one. And we can have a few different ones throughout the zoo. I never ever use the fences, but I thought it would be good. And now I think I'll probably just put some paths down and we'll see from there. I might also just make it so that I can actually see, because this big mountain is blocking my sunlight and I can't even see anything. Okay, I feel like starting this game is the most difficult part because everything feels kind of like you have to figure out where you're putting things, and I never know where to put anything. Do I have to pay for water? Like I said, it's been a while since I played this game, but this is kind of my vision, was to just have these like big bodies of water that we could work around. I don't know if I'll keep them, but I like the idea of having them. So I like to just put them down and then we'll see if we use them or if we get rid of them eventually. I'm thinking I want some kind of, maybe like a little plaza area, just a tiny one off this way so I can put some stuff down there later. You know what? I'm gonna see what animal I want to put in first, because then I can start thinking about how much space I need for that, and that will make my life easier. Okay, the ones I've never built habitats for, or at least the ones I would like to build habitats for, because I haven't really, or I just like how they look. I would like to do one for the red-crowned crane. I like the red panda. Polar bear I would like to, but they need so much space. It's crazy. So we're not doing that anytime soon. I'd like the panda, but yeah, they also need a lot of space. But I do feel like this is a bit more reasonable because I tend to make mine that big anyway. Look, this one needs so much space. Polar bears are crazy. So I think the polar bears will probably be like a once we're rich kind of thing. I also like how the lynx looks, and the Arctic fox is really cute. So we've got a few good options. I don't know which ones of these are affordable for us right now because we don't have that much. We could get some of these. And I think starting with the crane might be our best bet. I was like, they have European badgers in Asia, but I guess they spread out quite far all their way into Asia because they'll be cheap, but that's not really, I feel like that's kind of boring. Okay, I've put some paths down. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. Every time I start this game, I kind of just do whatever and I just hope it works. Which is really a maybe not great strategy, but it works, sort of. And that's all I care about. I'm just gonna do a bit of this and then, oh, I should remember to actually buy the animals first because I didn't actually do that. I just thought about it. Oh, that's not Okay, whatever. The animals that are here, I feel like they're never that good, but I'll take what I can get right now. And then hopefully they'll give us lots of babies that will be better genetically. Okay, I've done a bit of terraforming. I don't know what's going on with this. I've also got a cat on my keyboard, so that's fun. We're having a great time. Mice, are you having fun? I wish he would meow. He meows a lot. He loves to yell, but not at the microphone. Okay, I don't really know. We need like a grade 1 meter tall fence, so it's really not that crazy. I don't know if this fence also keeps animals out because I've never used those fences before, but we'll find out. I'm not going to make any custom fences for now because I'm just trying to see what we're doing. And then we can add some like fun fences in later. I'm thinking I want a waterfall to go over here. Please ignore my horrible fence placing. This is a disaster. But I kind of want a waterfall to go over there. I won't make that yet, but I would like it eventually. Anyway, I have no concept of size in this game, so we're gonna have to figure out how big this is just by doing... Also, my mouse keeps not registering my clicks, and it's really annoying, and I don't understand why it's happening. So that's weird. This was happening last time I was playing a game as well. And I'm like, I have genuinely no idea what's causing it. So if anyone has any ideas, if you happen to know things about why my mouse might not be working the way it's meant to, I would love to know, because I have genuinely no idea why it's giving me problems. How big is this? Is that fine, you think? If we had like, let's say 20. Oh, my keyboard's off. I was like, why isn't it typing? It's my bad. Oh, that's more than enough, I think. How much water is in here? This might actually be way too big, but you know what? We'll just blame that on this is an ethical zoo when we're trying to have everyone have a lot of space. Let's call it that. Okay, and then I need to get staff first, actually. Caretaker, keeper. Do I need any of the other stuff yet? Might just leave it, and then I'll just create a work zone, put everything in it. Work zones is another thing where like I have no strategy for this. I've played this game a lot, but most of it is just me decorating because I think it's fun. I don't think a lot about how I should play this, and maybe this should be the time I learn. Anyway, I'll put the animals in, and then I can see if they can get out, and we can also see what like their needs are and stuff, because I don't really know. I have no vets. Well, I guess I can get a vet putting my animals in here. Hey! Ooh, you're pretty. Okay, where can you roam? I don't think they can get out of this fence, so that's really good. They can get out here. I think this is a jumping hazard. Yes. Okay, so from here they can jump free. Gonna make this a bit taller. It looks a little ridiculous, but that's okay with me. I'm guessing, oh my god, look at them run. They're crazy. Okay, now, oh, look at them swim. Oh, you're injured? Oh my god, vet. See, my mouse isn't clicking. I don't know why that is. I don't understand. Oh, and there's people here. There's a lot of people here. I need to get us donation boxes immediately. These people are going to be spending like crazy. I kind of want... Could I make this yellow, or does that look bad? I can't actually see it. I think the yellow is fine. I would like to think that the yellow would be pretty, but I don't know if it is. I just really like yellow, so it would be nice. Okay, guys. Oh my god, you're injured. This is the injured one. Oh, look how cute they are though. Okay, now for the water, I don't know how much mist is too much mist, but it looks pretty when they have mist. And then, can you see them jumping? This game is so good. Okay, I'm gonna slow down, and then I gotta make sure that they have everything that they need. I feel like that's very close to the people, so maybe it's not the best spot for this. Put it over there. I think it's just gonna maybe clip a little, and that's okay. Okay, well, they've got everything they need for survival. And then now the fun part, we get to look at the decorating for this. They have no enrichment, but I'll get my vet to research them once they're done with fixing my animals. And then hopefully that will get me some. And they also need shelter. I never know how to build good looking shelter for the animals. I just kind of build them a box, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. I always feel like it kind of looks silly, but I like to use the rocks for it, and that usually turns out pretty good. So let's see, Asia, and then we'll use this one, see if that looks okay. I'm not really sure how tall they are and how much space they require. That's like covered. Oh, another thing I should do is adjust the opening times, because I don't need it to be open these crazy hours. Let's say 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. is fine. I feel like this is maybe too much mist. What do we think? Okay, hard shelter's covered. Terrain is not good. We need more soil that I can do. We don't even have soil where like the water is right now, so we'll do this. And honestly, that's like fine with them if I just did this. Though that doesn't look very good, but I'm thinking we can just adjust it as we go on and we decorate some more. And then I could really do with some plants and trees. Do they want a lot of coverage? No, but trees, we can put a few trees. Oh my god, and the sun is out. Okay, that lighting will help a little. And vet research is complete. So that means I can hopefully get some enrichment. I was kind of hoping, I think they have like a forage tray. I'd like that, but a waterfall is also fine. If I put it, like, I want a waterfall here. What if I just put this here already? Can they still play in this? I don't know. But now they've got some water. Look at them. They're not feeling very enriched yet, but we're working on that, so it's gonna be okay. And then we just need to decorate a whole bunch, which we can't really do just yet because we don't have that much stuff. Oh my god, they're mating. Look at their little mating dance. Oh, okay, we were too late. My bad. That was fun for like 0.5 seconds. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Anyway, this game is like crazy detailed. If you really like animals like me, you're gonna love this. I think it's kind of difficult to get into at first because it has so much stuff. I mean, you've probably already noticed because I keep saying like, oh, well, I have this and I don't really know what I'm doing with this, even though I've got like, I don't know, I think I've got about 200 hours invested into this game. But I was playing this on stream once and then someone was like, you're not gonna feel like you know everything about this game until you've played it for at least like 1,000 hours. And I was like, okay. That makes me feel better at least, because I was like, I feel like I've been playing this game for ages and I don't feel like I'm very good at it. It's very fun, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like everything I build, I'm like, this could be so much better. I just don't know how to make it better. It just doesn't look that good. Okay, everybody's leaving my zoo. Hold on. If I get, they have like an info thing. I can sell umbrellas in there. And now that it's raining, that would be the perfect time to get one. I don't know where the information desk is. Information center. These sell balloons and stuff too. Now balloons is from the gift shop. These sell my umbrellas though, and that's what we're here for, in my opinion. I'll get like an information center and then maybe I will get a balloons thing too. Why not? Move these together. Why does that make it round? Why would that be what I want? I mean, like, of course, sure. Let's try this again. Maybe I'll just see if I can put this into what looks like the middle. I'm not sure what is the middle. Let's say here, and then I'll get my balloons over here. I think it might be more worth it to get like a drinks place, but oh well. And then I'll move this one over here. There we go. Okay, they're kind of centered. And then this one is going to sell umbrellas. Why does this not have a vendor? Please. But do I not have any staff for I have 4 vendors. You're telling me I don't have a single. Okay, I'm firing these 2 people. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have 4 of them. Someone's on their way to the information center. It's kind of annoying that they're not there yet. Can I drag them over? Is that a thing I can do? Where are you? Oh, you're already there. Okay, never mind. Not necessary. I'm happy with that. The rain is really ruining my building vibes, but it's okay. I'll just keep going and hope for the best. Oh, it's gone. Okay, well, that's good. I need to remember to check that I'm not accidentally making it so the animals can escape here. I feel like I'm kind of building like the perfect staircase out of the zoo, which is probably not a really good idea now that I'm looking at it, but it's okay. We're gonna figure this out and make it look nice, or at least sort of nice. I'm really curious what games everybody else has been into. I've been seeing so much Pokopia everywhere. Unfortunately, I don't have a Switch 2, so I can't play that game, but I'm feeling really intense FOMO about it. I didn't even think I would care, but now that everybody else is playing it, I'm like, oh man, I want to participate. It looks really cute and it's making me really happy. I will say I'm still very deep in my Animal Crossing era. I'm like really actively making myself not record an Animal Crossing video this week because I'm like, I've recorded so many. My channel's become like all Animal Crossing. And that's never really what I was going for. Not that that's a bad thing, because I love Animal Crossing. It's very fun to play, and I do like watching Animal Crossing videos as well. But at the same time, if every single one of my videos is Animal Crossing and every single one of my streams is Animal Crossing, that's not really what I was going for. Because then by the time, what do I do when my island is finished? Just switch to a new game entirely? I don't know. I need more enrichment items. Why am I not getting more enrichment items? Can I see what I'm... Oh, okay. I get an education bonus and a fun fact for 2. I get toy enrichment and food enrichment for level 3. So that will be good. Look at the birds. They're so cute. I really hope that there's a foraging thing and that it fits up here. I might have to get rid of the water to be able to place it, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. Where are you going? Adding some plants and stuff will liven up the place a little, hopefully, and make it look a bit cuter in here. I have no security guards to deal with crime. Do I have crime? No. Well, not really. They are saying the walls look damaged. Maybe I do need to worry about getting one of each staff person. I'll get a mechanic because I need someone to be working on my fences and stuff. I'll get another keeper, I think. I feel like I keep forgetting which things the keepers do and which thing. I made work zone 2. I didn't mean to do that. Delete this. I keep forgetting what the caretaker does and what the keepers do, because the keepers are with the animals and the caretakers, they like clean up the place, I think. Oh, I should put trash cans. I didn't even think of that. God. Once we've got the beginning of this set up, I promise it's gonna be a bit more streamlined. I'm all over the place. Let's see. I'm gonna get a bin next to here so that no one's throwing their rubbish at me. And then one here. Not that anybody's going this way, but just in case. And then I will also put one like here. Maybe I'll get some basic benches, just 2 picnic benches, and then a planted zoo bench. I don't think they can really see much from here, but it gives people somewhere to sit and rest if they want, which might be good. Now what's the problem? I have no security guards. Oh yeah, that's how we even got to this problem in the first place. I'll get a security guard, fine. I feel like I usually have one security guard doing my whole zoo, and it probably will be like that in here too. Oh, I should name all my animals. Okay, we've got Mio, Setsuko, and Ray. This here, this here. These birds are really pretty fearless. I don't see them feeling, and they don't look very stressed out. Oh my god, the birds are mating again. Look at their little mating dance. That's so fun. It's very short. It's very short, but that's okay. I really enjoy I feel like this sounds very strange, no matter how I say it. But the way that they've animated all of the mating things, I think it's kind of cool. They all have like, some of the animals just do like a little snuggle and stuff. I think it's really sweet. Oh my god, Chinese lantern flowers. I had no idea that that's what these were called. I think my grandma had some of these in her garden, and she used to put them on string lights. That's so fun. Oh my god, look at him. Is it him? I love the little one leg up flamingo looking pose. That's so cute. I love them. Okay, I want them to have little baby cranes. That would be so sweet. And then I also want to research the East Asia theme. I don't think I'll be using like the big buildings and stuff, but I kind of want to use some of the decorative items. I find it really difficult to use the East Asia theme to build with, because I'm not very good at making buildings in this game look good. So because it's just so hard. I'm a simmer. I don't know, like coming from The Sims into this where you can put anything anywhere but drawing walls is like an impossible task. I'm used to it being the other way around. So it's hard. This, by the way, I'm very aware looks bad. I'm just hoping I can kind of cover it up later to look less ugly. That's kind of my plan anyway. Okay, well, at least it looks kind of less weird now. Maybe I'll close the zoo at like 8 because it's kind of annoyingly dark a lot of the time, and when it's then also raining, I can't see. That research is complete. Okay, now what does that give us? Forage pool. Okay, I don't think this quite fits. Like that just doesn't look that good. Hold on. Pause. I also don't think I can really do anything about this unless I remove all of this water, so I'm just gonna do that, and then there we go, that flattens that, and then I'm just gonna push this in a little, and then I need to get the water back in. Obstructed? Oh, what have I done? Why is it obstructed now? What's the problem? It looks like absolutely fine to me, so I'm confused what's changed. Okay, that side's fine, so it's something over on this side. What? I'm not so sure. Not at all. It doesn't look... Is it gonna be this thing? If I move this out of the way, can I then put it down again? And what if I click play? No. So what's the problem? I wish it would tell me. I'm so confused. I do not get this. Okay, hold on. I'm moving this out of the way because somehow I feel like this is my problem. I don't know. No, it's not. Okay, well then, what else could it possibly be? There's literally nothing else. If I move both of these out of the way, then what? Oh, I don't know. What the hell? I don't understand what the problem is. But now they have like barely any water. That feels so cruel. If I make this like deeper, I genuinely don't like, is it something, because the rocks just shouldn't be obstructing it, neither should the trees. Like, I'm googling this. I'm gonna try and figure this out, even if it means I have to delete everything. Hold on. Okay, I've got it back down to this. This, for some reason, is fine. I'm not sure why. But now there's like way less water and it looks significantly worse. So I would like it to not look like this. How are we going to do that? Unsure. Because I feel like I have a worry that if I change this again, it's going to stop me. I have no idea what was the problem. It was something in this corner, I think. What? I have no idea. Genuinely nothing. I'm not sure at all what the problem was, but I'm just deciding I don't want to know. Something was blocking it. I don't know what it was, but it's fixed. It just looks a little worse than it did before, but they still have enough water and stuff. That's all that matters, right? We'll just need to move some things around because it looks a little weird now. Like this whole waterfall area might just need to go because it was already kind of set up to fail, and now it's just so strange. Now it's just weird. So I think I'll move this to like here. Sorry to my birds. And then let's move these. I got rid of so much. I got rid of a bunch of rocks. I got rid of a bunch of terrain. I'm like, I don't know what the thing is that did it, but whatever. I have no idea what the problem was. As long as it's fixed, I guess it's fine. But like this, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that. Because I want to make a waterfall. I just don't know if I can make it look good. Anyway, I am actively losing money, I'm pretty sure. So that's unfortunate. I think we could really do with having some more animals than just like one, because no one's going to stay in a zoo for a very long time if there's just nothing for them to look at after like 5 minutes. I'm not saying you can't spend a very long time at a zoo with just one animal, but I'm assuming that most of them are going to want a little bit more entertainment. Unfortunately, I think my cranes are great, but I have a feeling not everybody else is going to feel that way because my zoo is a little empty right now. So let's see what we can do about that. I'm thinking maybe put something here or something here. What do I have space for? I mean, we were looking at the deer before. Badger would be easy. I don't know what. I just need to see which ones I can afford because I'm not the richest right now. You can get these, I think. Never had these before. How much? They need at least 8. Okay, maybe not then. I was like, what's that? But it's a balloon. I was worried one of my animals was escaping, but that's not one of my animals. So we're good. I mean, red fox might be easy because they don't need a lot of space, but they are shy, so they might not want to do that. I could get reindeer. Do they need a lot of space? Not really. I feel like in my head, reindeer would need a lot of space. There's only one. He's not going to be happy by himself. How much were the red deer? Maybe I'll just get these guys. They're neutral with people, so they should be okay. And then we fit in 9, which is the maximum. We need like 700. That should be easy. Now, where do I want to put them? I'm kind of thinking I could put the deer here, and then they can have like a pretty big roaming space that's just kind of big land, and people can watch from here and from here. I just need to somehow make it so that they don't hate me. So how much? 1.5 meters. I don't know how tall these fences are. I'm kind of assuming that the deer are going to be able to jump over those. So I think we're going to have to think of something else. Grade 2 though. So that's fine. I have no concept of space. That's tiny though. I know that's bad. And then I'm just gonna get, do I have glass even? Or like chain link? Just want something we can see through. I've never used this fence in my life. Oh my god, my crane is expecting offspring. We're finally gonna have our first babies. Technically, it's been 3 years already. I don't even know how that's possible. This zoo has been open for 3 years and there's still one animal kind in here. I'm surprised there's still people here. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, hold on. Okay, like this. How much space does this take up? It's a little big, but I'll put water and stuff in it and then it should be okay. It's not like ridiculously big. I think that's fine. And this chain link fence thing, it's not like the coziest, but it will do. I might make it so that this corner is also wooden so they don't try and look through that bit. Because if I've learned one thing, it's that people will stand in spots where they can't see the animals and then be like, oh man. Anyway, we're about to have our first offspring. Show me the baby. Show me the baby. The birds are also pregnant in this game, which is kind of funny. Oh my god. Wait, it's so cute. But like there's no eggs, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But look how cute they are. Oh my god. Oh, you're so weird looking. Baby birds always look so ridiculous. Hello. It's a girl. Okay, I'm immediately putting the girl on contraceptives so that she doesn't accidentally inbreed with her dad. Because I know this game. And I know that I'm going to forget later. And I'm going to get a notification being like, oh my god, help. Okay, this is not in a work zone yet, so they're gonna get upset. Brains. It's not in a, I'm losing my mind. Okay. Oh look, they're cute. Wait, love. Okay, you can research the deer instead now. And then I'll get some donation boxes. I'll put some here, and then one here, one here. Hi guys, you're pretty cute. Kelly Ann and Cameron. I'm not sure about Kelly Ann. That's not my favorite name for a deer, but look how pretty you are. Oh my god. The way the little ear wiggles are animated is really cute. This makes me so happy. Okay, can these guys swim? I'm thinking yes. So I shouldn't give them like, you know, access to this because they'll just swim out. I don't think that that's a good idea. Lower the intensity, and then we're just gonna lightly roughen this up a little, and I'll give them some little bits of water to drink from and stuff. I think that's okay. It's a little water source that will make things look a bit more natural. Okay, what do you guys need? They need shelter and significantly more short grass and less long grass. I don't even see any long grass, but the game is. The game's seeing some. Okay, I'll put some soil along the water and like here. Okay, pretty cute. And then maybe we can construct them a little hideout. Though I don't think we have a lot of good looking construction pieces available to us right now. I have mud walls. These blocks, not very cute. I've got this. Maybe I'll just give him one of these for now. It's just gonna be a little ugly. That's okay. Okay, we're gaining money, so I won't pause the game while I build this. Because normally I would, but now I'm like kind of succeeding. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to. I'll put a door, even though it's like a pretend door. It doesn't really door anything. And then I don't think they can walk through that. They can walk through these though. See, they could just have this. It's really boring though. It's like just a plain rectangle. We could also try and make this a little bit more house-like. I just don't really know how much space I want to give to this. Oh, wait, I have an idea. What I could do is move this. We'll put this like right here. Get rid of these. And then I've got these. They can go here. I feel like this is strange. I wish I could put this on a half tile. I feel like maybe I can. Grid size 2. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Problem is this doesn't really place very nicely, but I can just custom place one. There we go. And now we have ourselves a funky little animal house. We just need to put a roof on this because this by itself is not. Anyway, if you need a building game, Planet Zoo is a good option. It just has a very different way of building than I think a lot of other games like you might be used to use, because obviously this is very different from how The Sims would function, and that's my main reference when it comes to building games. No, I need it sloped more. 2 meters? Yes. Okay, this does look bad, but you know, I did say before that this is just gonna be kind of, we're gonna just have kind of an ugly house right for this. But the animals won't know that it's ugly, so they don't really care. I also haven't looked at my reports at all. I need an inner corner and an outer corner. Oh, this one's too tall. That's that side. It's this side. Wow. Isn't it beautiful? I think so. What is this animal called again? Oh, I just realized I never gave them like a food tray or anything. Are they okay? Have I been starving my animals by accident? I'm so sorry. My mouse isn't clicking. Oh wait, it's because I'm building. I'm down. Okay. They seem to be fine. I don't think they're starving, so I think it's okay. Red deer. Sorry, I forgot what I was looking for. Species, red deer. And then I'll get them a large food thing. Put it like right there. And then they've got water in that. So that's fine. And now in here, we can get some bedding for our little animals to lay on. That will be nice. And then I'll just move this in. I might just put this here and then we can adjust the fencing a little, because I think this will just keep the animals in anyway. So if I just use a null barrier around it, I don't need to pay for the fencing anymore. And it's invisible. Perfect. Gives them a little bit more space and a sleeping spot. There we go. Hard shelter accomplished. It honestly doesn't even look that bad. And the tickets are underpriced. The fact that they can even complain about that, crazy. I would never complain that something is too cheap or fine. They're just not very enriched. But we've got a barrel feeder on the way. Look, guys, and a scent marker. Look, isn't that fun? I think so. We'll get some temperate as well for the trees, because they want like as much coverage as they can get. They don't really care, which to me means I'm gonna fill this place with nice trees and everything else that I might not be able to put anywhere else, because some animals are really picky about not wanting a lot of this stuff, which is also fine. But with these ones, I get to put a bunch of trees and they'll be happy either way, which I do like. So I will always say that this game, everything looks better once you add more nature, because it feels really silly to be like, I have a zoo with no trees in it anywhere. But some animals just don't really want any, so you just kind of end up with things looking really empty. Oh, now you think they're overpriced? 6 and 4. Does that fix your problem? Or is 6 still too expensive? Please don't walk out. What is that? That looks like blood. Rice and larva. Nice. I'm glad they're happy. Oh my god. My deer are gonna mate. I think they might already have, because they just ran away from each other. But that's good. Let's see, I can get some plants in here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll quickly try and decorate a little bit more, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay. It's the next day. I ended up just stopping recording after I did some more decorating before. But I've done some more decorating. I still think it looks a little plain in both of these, but it's gonna take a lot of time to work on these, and I could really do with finishing up some stuff today. So I want to do something that I've done a few times when playing this game, which is I want to build a little custom wall piece out of rocks. So what I'm gonna do is get the rocks, and we'll use this as like a reference. I think I'll make it like this wide, and then we can use those later to build along the walls. This will make sense once you see what I'm doing if you don't know what I'm doing. I promise it will make sense later, but currently we've got the just normal barriers, and this way we can make like natural ones, which always look a lot better because it looks a bit less like you're just doing whatever, and it looks a bit more intentional. And also a little bit more nature, which is also nice. Let's see, fill it in like this. And then we'll cover up this whole thing, which means it's at least 2 meters tall, which will be good for us. Oh, that's gigantic. And then I'll save it as a blueprint, which means I can just take it and use it whenever, which will be helpful. So we've got this, and I think we also have maybe some vines. I'm not sure. Or does this one not come with any? Maybe not, but I can put some bushes along the bottom. I don't want to put too many because since we are going to be repeating this, it won't look as good if there's too much stuff because it will all be repeated everywhere. There we go. I can just put that in later, but this is fine. And then I'll save this box. Other scenery. Okay, so now we can use these and can go like here. So for example, I'm in a tree. Now I can use this here to cover up this wall, which right now might look a little crazy, but that's okay. Anyway, see, that looks better eventually than this, but I won't go all the way around this right now because I would kind of like to make some more varied pieces and some different heights and stuff, but that's the idea. Anyway, we've got this for now. It's mostly functional. So that's good. I kind of, the way I've done the shelter in this one, I don't super love. I'm kind of thinking I want to have like a building, and then that's also where the keepers can enter, but I'm not sure if I want to work on that right now. My vet research is complete. Let's see, do my deer get any? Oh, they do get more enrichment. Okay, I'll get them some because I feel a little sad for them. I feel like they don't get to have a very nice time right now. Species, red. I've now got a red deer and red-crowned crane. So we've got 2 red animals. Okay, we've got a large ball. Put one over there. Also got a snowball. I guess I can get a snowball. There we go. Look how pretty they look. This game is so beautiful. Also, I will say this game is, I feel like it's slightly expensive, but it does go on sale all the time. So if you don't own this game, but you would really like to play it, I recommend just putting it on like a Steam wishlist, and you'll probably be able to find it for a decent price eventually. Anyway, I've never had a zoo where I use the like built-in path fencing, but it kind of looks good. Usually I try to do custom fencing, but then a lot of my paths end up not having fencing for a while because it takes a long time to build it all. And also for like slight corners and stuff, I never feel like I can make it look good. Okay, you know what? Maybe one last thing I'll do is get some of the what's it called, the exhibit species. I'm not making like loads of money right now, but I feel like I can make it work. Let's see. Oh, this would even go both ways. I didn't even think about that they can see it from both sides. I don't know if I want that actually. See, I don't know what they're doing here. This is one thing I don't understand about this game is that they'll be like, oh, let's watch these animals from this angle, which makes no sense. Oh my god, it's snowing. Okay, put one here and then maybe one here, and then I'll try and build something around this. Oh my god. Okay, well, we've got some snow. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. Exhibit, and then there's none for this. So I think I'll just go with Asia, see what our options are. I kind of like this leaf insect. And then how much do they cost? There's only girls. Okay, well, that's not the most ideal option. I kind of need them to be able to breed. Snake. These are only boys. Maybe a butterfly. Okay, a boy butterfly and a girl butterfly. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then doesn't support. Oh, do these need to go to walkthrough? I didn't even think about that. Okay, well, I made a bad purchase. We'll just have to have those hanging out in our thing for a while. It's fine. We'll find them a home eventually. I'll get my scorpions and then a beetle. Nice. And move this one in here too. Okay, see, and now this needs to be, these are really low maintenance, which is nice. And then I'll put the 3D on the walls. We'll make it look a bit cooler on the inside. I never knew that you could do this until I did it by accident. And then I was like, wait, this actually makes everything look so much better. So it's kind of fun. I feel like you can't really see how good it looks because it's snowing and, you know, the vibes are kind of strange. That's okay. Let's see, work zones, and then add these in here. Beautiful. The snow is really messing with my vibes. I hope my animals are still okay. I think that they're okay. I don't know if they're gonna be sad about the temperature, but they've not complained about it yet, so I think we're good for now. And then I'll put some walls around this. This is definitely gonna need some more decorating, but it's okay. I like the aesthetic of this. I think it looks really cool, but I don't feel like I know how to build like this very well. So part of me is thinking I should not use this too much. I'm kind of thinking I was gonna go for more of like a modern vibe, but I'm not sure. Oh, you know, one thing I have not done at all is put up education boards. I should try to build some of those. Hold on. So we have facilities, these. I want to build a little board for this to go on. And then honestly, the exhibit one, I'm just gonna use the standard one because I don't really care to make this too crazy. I'll put this here, a scorpion, and the beetle. There we go. So they've got education screens, and then I gotta make some for the other animals. I never use these. I always use these ones. They have like a little picture of them and stuff. And then I want to use the educational speakers as well. I just need to see, how do I want to do this? Because I want to see theme. I think there's like a nice fence. There we go. There's this red fence. Maybe oops, if I change the color of this to like a brown maybe. I don't really know what we're going for, but I guess I can always change them later. It's not a big deal. And then I wish I had a reference of how tall the people are in this game. I feel like that would be helpful right now. I need to get the screen. I never know what height to put this at because I've done it a few times as well where I do it like this, but then right now you can't see anything because of the snow. So I feel like right now that's probably not the best idea, because if we have the possibility of snow and it's just going to cover everything, that feels like maybe a bad idea. Okay, how tall is this one? Okay, so I can make this a bit taller. And then I'm gonna try and frame this a little. These wooden pieces. I'll have to change the color of these. And then I also need the sides too. Do they have a shorter one? I guess this will work. And then we've got it like this. That brown too. I feel like I should try and move this back ever so slightly. I could have just moved the fence. Sorry, that was not super smart of me. Go. And then on the back of this, I will put the educational speaker, and then that will help as well. Getting the range right. Oh, sorry, wait, that looks bad. I didn't think that I was gonna come through the front like that. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Oh wait, I clicked exit. Oops. And then now we've got this, which does look a little ugly from the back, but maybe I'll be able to cover this up slightly if I put like, oh my god, that's big. I don't know what I was expecting. Well, I was expecting it to be smaller. That's what I was expecting. There we go. Now it looks a little bit more built in. It's not like the greatest, but it's fine. Sign. And then I can use these to educate the people. I never know if this is gonna like affect their ability to see things, because I don't really want to put it exactly where everyone is stood if that means that they're now going to just stand there and be like, I can't see. But also it's more convenient to put it somewhere where it's educating as many people as possible. Do this and then go change this one to this as well, that, and then I'll put a second sign over here, make the radius of this one slightly smaller. Go. Now that's educating people, and then I'll do the same over here. Oh, that's the other way around. Oops. That sign actually looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. And then the red deer like this, and then this one I'll make the radius slightly bigger. I'll do it like this. It's like a slight bit of dead space, but I think that's okay. Okay, now it's just really unfortunate that it's snowing and I don't know how long the snow is gonna stay because this is really not the vibe. I don't really want to finish this off in some kind of snow hell. That's really not the vibe. After I've been playing Animal Crossing and complaining about the snow in there, I'm like, get me out of here. Oh no. Mechanic requested urgently. Habitat has loads of plants in it. Oh, is it too many? Wait. Hold on. No, it's fine. So then what's the problem? What's wrong with a lot of plants? What's wrong with a lot of plants? Hello? There should be a lot of plants. The red deer looks so lonely. Oh, well, I can get them more. View of the red deer from here is fine. Well, where are you standing? Because I bet you're standing at a bad spot. You know what? I feel like most people are stood over here, so put another one of these here. Incredible. My deer are mating. Wonderful. Here, more. I get another girl one. They can move in there. That will be nice. At least it's not actively snowing. There we go. The grass is back. Well, that looks cute. So we're good. And let's research the scorpion. All of this I want to fill in with plants and decor and stuff. We're not there yet. Okay, now we've got the deer. I think their social group should be better now. Yes. I think I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how long this video is. Obviously, a new game is always a little bit of trial and error, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what animal you think I should add next. Let me know if you have any ideas or recommendations for my zoo plan. Currently, I'm just happy that I'm somewhat making money. That's a good start to me. Obviously, there's still a lot to be done. It's kind of ugly right now. Like this way, the way that this one is shaped is kind of awful. There's a lot of things that I want to work on, but we've only just started, so ignore the fact that it's a little weird looking. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.